Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'll be showing you the top 5 best decks to get Ultimate Champion in Clash Royale. So coming in at number 5, guys, we have Recruits Royal Hogs. Now, Recruits Royal Hogs is a very easy deck to play, so I feel like that's one of the main benefits of using this deck to get Ultimate Champion, because you're obviously bound to be kind of nervous in your games, so you want to have a deck that you just know you could play really easily. Even if you do make maybe some slight nervous misplays, you want to have a deck that is not really going to punish you too heavily for making a few slight mistakes. And this type of deck just has such solid defense and really easy offense as well, so I feel like it's really the perfect deck. And obviously sometimes some things can be kind of hard to stop with this deck, like for example, if you face like a witch or a wizard deck, sometimes it's a little bit hard to take out those witches and those wizards, so you do have to make sure you play your recruits at the correct timing and stuff like that. But if you want to do better against that type of deck, you could also feel free to put like a fireball over either the arrows, the E-Spirit, or the bar barrel. Oh snap, this guy really has graveyard? Bro, why does this guy have graveyard? Guys, we're literally just facing the mid-ladder special right now, except this is a top-ladder player playing the deck. I thought that might have connected to my tower for a second. I was scared. Okay, we're chilling though. Honestly, that was not the best start there. I could have maybe played my E-Spirit a little bit quicker, so I made one of those mistakes I was just talking about. Let's see if we could still win with this deck despite me making that mistake. And guys, at the end of the day, I always like to say that the best deck for you is the deck that you're most comfortable with. So out of these 5 decks, guys, just pick the deck you're most comfortable with. The decks will be going from the worst to the best, but if you're the most comfortable with any given deck, just play that one, because it's better to play a deck you're comfortable with over a deck that's broken, in my opinion. And even if you don't want to play one of these 5 decks in today's video, you could feel free to just keep on playing your own deck, but maybe substitute like a card or two to be some other meta card, and that will be a pretty good deck for you to try to get Ultimate Champion with. We're actually looking pretty decent right now. Surprisingly, this guy is not really able to defend the piggies that well, it seems. And we do have our Evo Cage as well, guys, so that is actually going to be pretty nice for us to be able to just like suck in the giant skeleton. I feel like the Evo Cage is one of the most broken cards ever, guys, because with Evo Cage, you can pretty much just overcommit as much as you want, and then all you have to do after that is just go for an Evo Cage. And in a lot of matchups, you're just going to completely defend whatever they might try to throw at you, whether it be like a whole golem or really anything. You're genuinely going to be able to defend almost anything. Nice, beautiful arrows value right there. This guy does have a little bit of a push going on us right here. He does go in for an aggressive graveyard. We're going to have to get a really clutch E-Spirit. Please, E-Spirit, don't chain on nothing. Bro, it chained on nothing. I mean, kind of nothing. Okay, guys, we're in a little bit of trouble right here, but that Evo Hunter is actually going to mostly die. Okay, you know what? I'm glad that he has his Evo Hunter now out of cycle. These Goblin Huts are a tiny bit annoying, surprisingly. I gotta say. Didn't expect Goblin Hut to be a card that I would call annoying, but it's not the easiest to deal with. He does go for kind of a late fireball. We do get a Piggy's Nibble right there. You know, I feel like I have to go for this cage right here, guys. I don't really want to do too much else, honestly. I'm gonna get my Flying Machine off. Please, Flying Machine, do your thing. Please, Graveyard Skeletons, don't get lucky RNG, please. Please! Okay, he does get some lucky RNG, guys, but we could just go in for this now, please. Please, Flying Machine. Okay. We could go for our arrows here just to help that Flying Machine get some of the barbs down, maybe. It does kill the majority of the barbs there, so you know what? That's actually not too bad. Come on, Flying Machine, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive! Come on, get a hit on the tower. Ah, it does fall, guys. The Flying Machine is definitely carrying in this matchup so far, though. Oh, guys, he might fireball. Oh, no. Please. No. No lucky RNG. No! Okay, he has to fireball on defense. Oh, man. Guys, I don't think arrows are gonna do... I don't think 2 arrows will do enough. Wait, it might. Wait a minute, guys. Guys, wait a minute. I'm gonna Flying Machine the bridge. I literally have to. Guys, please. All we need is arrows. I think we have him. Yes, let's go, guys. Tell me that does enough damage, otherwise I'm rage quitting. Yes, we take it. Let's go. Easy win right there. And moving on to the 4th best deck to get to Ultimate Champion with, we have Royal Giant Lightning Cycle with the new Evolved Hunter. And guys, even if you have no evolutions, this deck is still amazing. This deck works so well, even without the Evo Hunter or without Evo RG. You could still play this deck very well. I think it's one of the best decks in the game right now to use if you have no evolutions or limited evolutions. This guy actually might have Giant Graveyard since he has... Yeah, I think he has Giant Graveyard right here. Okay, this will be... I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go, actually. This could really go either way. Giant Graveyard is always such a sketchy deck to face. Like, even if they have no counters to your win condition, they can just go sometimes so aggressive and still take you out very easily. But yeah, guys, actually the Evo Hunter has been working super well in this deck recently, I noticed. I thought that the Evo Hunter would just be a little bit overrated because it's like very good in theory, but then I feel like in actual games it's not that hard to counter with like a lightning or something like that, you know, a fireball log. But it turns out it actually is quite solid in stuff like this deck here. So yeah, let's have some great Evo hunters here, hopefully. Oh my gosh, man, stuff is not looking good. Okay, wow, honestly, that might be the first time in ages that I've seen a graveyard player not get like 1,000 damage worth of lucky RNG. And guys, the great thing here is that he can't really kill my hunter too well. Because, well, the Evo hunter especially, because he has no big spell. And guys, either he has to go for a giant here, or I could get my king up using a fisherman. I think he knows I could get my king up though. So I think he's probably going to go for a snowball here. But let's see what he does though. Yeah, he does. He knew I would do that. Wait, he failed? Yes, he failed! Guys, that is such a huge tip for you guys to do. And now we're in an amazing spot. He's giving up. You know what? This guy had no chance. We had our Evo Hunter at the ready as well, so... heck, I'll see you guys in the next match. Moving on to the third best deck to get to Ultimate Champion with, guys. We have Hog Earthquake. Hog Earthquake is honestly quite a solid deck to get to Ultimate Champion with because I feel like the Hog itself is just a very basic win condition for anyone to understand. I think a deck like this, Hog Earthquake, is a deck that is not hard to understand the basics of, especially with Goblinstein. Now it kind of just made the deck a little bit easier at face value to play. I feel like it takes a lot of skill to fully master this deck, but to just play the basic deck and have most of the success you can have with it doesn't actually take too much skill. It's not too hard to learn, in my opinion. We do actually get a couple hits right there on the tower. This guy may have a Pekka deck. Wait a minute. What the heck is this guy doing? He really has a wait, he really has a Lumberjack Battle Ram Giant deck. This can't be Three Musketeers, can it? This man's really... Bro, he's really preparing for Retro Royale. I don't know why, but I'm just seeing 10 times as many Three Musketeers players recently, and I don't like it, honestly. I think they should get out of here. We're going to take a whole Musketeer to our face, which is actually pretty bad. Honestly, Three Musketeers is not the easiest for Hog Earthquake. But we do have the Earthquake for the pump, at least, on the bright side, so that's definitely a good thing. He does let the Firecracker get on the tower. I kind of have to waste another Firecracker. A little bit of a waste, I feel like, here, because it's just going to die, but at least he doesn't get his king activated off of it. Alright, and I know he has the Evo Lumberjack too, guys, so I am going to be ready. He might just spam it at the bridge right here, honestly. He probably will. Just do it. I know you want to do it. Just, yeah. Of course. Of course, man. Just the classic. Bro, no way! And so you're telling me that soaked up the Ice Spirit, didn't go for the cannon, Barb just ignores the monster. No, that, like, illegal interactions, man. Straight up illegal. And don't tell me he has arrows. Don't tell me he has arrows, please. Bro, he has arrows. Are you kidding me? Nah. There's actually no way. Ha ha ha! Get predicted, sucker. You really thought you had me, didn't you? He actually does kind of have me right now. Bro, get off the tower. First off. Second off, let me just spam and take this guy's tower right now. People kept on saying in the comment section, like, why am I complaining when people spam me because I play a spam deck too? I mean, man, I didn't mean to do this, guys. Like, I didn't mean to play Hog Goblinstein. It's just that Goblinstein is that dang broken that I kind of have to. You know what I mean? Otherwise, Hog EQ is completely unviable. It ain't on me, guys. It ain't my fault. He's gonna try to take my tower right here, but honestly, I don't know if this guy has enough time to do so. Man, that was a slick comeback right there. I didn't expect to do that well. I kind of thought we were in trouble, but yeah, Three Musketeers is just, I feel like, way too expensive. Coming in at number 2, guys, we have the Magic Archer Miner deck. Basically, the win condition is going to be Magic Archer in this deck. You don't even have Wall Breakers in here anymore like you used to, but guys, this deck, I used to always think it was a pretty good mid-ladder deck. You know, you just have the NATO, you have a lot of great stuff to counter a lot of what mid-ladder can throw at you, but it's even 10 times better now having the Goblinstein. I feel like a lot of these Cycle decks have become so much better for mid-ladder just with the Goblinstein really being the main reason, because that just allows you to not really get punished for lacking a big spell in a lot of these decks. Wow, that balloon already died here. I could have got my king up, but I feel like, you know, maybe I should have, but I was kind of scared it would just die before I could have done so. Can we line up here? I feel like we can, guys, but I don't want to risk it too much. You can go with aggressive Magic Archers sometimes, guys, but in certain matchups where your opponent has sort of a heavy deck, it can be a little bit smarter to not be too aggressive with them. You can sometimes if you know you could get away with it, but A lot of the time it's better just to play it a little bit safe. Now, I could NATO here if we have to. Ooh, guys, no way! Yo, no way! Yo! Amazing damage right there. Love to see that. I'm just going to kite this baby dragon here with my skeletons. Or fail to do so. But, okay, what? Man, I just took way too much damage. What was I thinking? Okay, well, he has no tornado. Hopefully the miner gets a little bit of chip damage at least. He's actually ignoring it right now, surprisingly. Okay, just go for the bowler all the way in the back, guys. I think the most annoying part of this matchup is by far going to be the bowler. But we could definitely try to do some things to get rid of it. I'm going to go for my magic archer here. He doesn't have his NATO back in cycle, but he does predict the magic archer. Was kind of obvious, I gotta say, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. But guys, actually, oh no, I should have. Look at that. See, guys, this is why you want to have magic archer in this deck. Do you see what that just did right there? This is exactly why this deck runs magic archer, and not something like a, you know, musketeer. Magic archer is kind of irreplaceable in this deck. Wait, guys, I could low-key... I don't know if this is going to line up on the tower. No way that would line up on the tower. There is actually no way. Guys, this is so fun. It's literally just like geometry class, genuinely. Like, people always make jokes about it, but genuinely, it is geometry class. He does predict the miner, but I don't even care. We still get our ice tiny to the tower there. Guys, I saw one person commenting recently, or maybe a couple people commenting that I look kind of tired or something like that in my last video. Well, guys, it was daylight savings, man, here in the USA, so I lost an hour of sleep for no reason. That's pretty much why I was tired, but then I got it back last night, so now I'm chilling, I think. Okay, we can just go for our Evo Cannon here, man. We're just decimating this push. Oh my goodness, man. The Evo Cannon, you could see, guys, why the Galbenstein ability is so good just from that right there. I think this guy's absolutely no chance right now. Yeah, let's go, man. Very, very easy win. I'll see you guys in the next match. And coming in at number 1, we have Splashyard, the very best deck in the game to play at mid-ladder. We do have the version with Cannoneer and the Cannon, but you guys can always play this deck with Evo Goblin Cage if you do prefer, and Princess Tower also does work completely fine in this deck. I feel like the Cannoneer just really helps out in these matchups where you face a really heavy deck. It really helps you take down those heavy beatdown pushes like, you know, Lava Hound, Golem, stuff like that. Guys, I genuinely have to... Okay, I was going to cycle my cannon, but I'm just going to NATO, I guess. This guy does have Fireball, Barbs, and the Bats. Not really sure what this is going to be, actually. I was assuming Lava Hound, but... Oh, wait, guys. No way, it's E-Golem. Oh my gosh, it is E-Golem. Okay, you have to be so careful with the Cannoneer, guys, because when you're facing something like this, where he has all these bat type of cards, like the bats themselves, obviously, but also the Night Witch and stuff, man, you could get punished so incredibly easy, so we have to be really, really careful. I think I will go for the poison. Could have saved up for my baby dragon, but the poison is actually amazing here to kill the Skelly King ability as well, so I think I did make the right choice in the end. Man, he's getting a lot of damage, though. Dang. I feel like he got so much damage right there, even though we countered that pretty good. At least I thought. But okay, you know what? You know what? Not the worst start ever. Could have been worse for sure. It's gonna be hard to get many good graveyards off though, guys, because I know he has the Evo Barbs. Then even if we poison them, they're probably still gonna counter my whole, you know, graveyard. So I don't really know what we're gonna do, but we'll see what happens, I guess. And yeah, hopefully it goes all well. Now, we're going to just have to get a NATO off here, and I guess we could Barbaro too, just to kill all of these Bloblets. That's beautiful, actually. Nice, amazing defense right there. We'll see if he plays like his Barbs, or maybe he's back to his Bats already. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, he does go in for the Barbarians, guys, but the amazing thing about this deck is that the Baby Dragon is really, really hard for some decks to kill, and yeah, I think in his deck, he really can't kill my Baby Dragons very easily. At least not when they're on my side. He could kill them when they're on his side, but yeah, he's really going to struggle here. We could just NATO these Evo Bats in to kill them, basically. His Skelly King will get a lot of souls right here, but hopefully our Skeletons kind of chipped him down a little bit. Man, he actually defended that really easily. He does go for the Fireball, but that's kind of perfect for us because now we can just set up with the Ice Mage and stuff. And guys, you can see we're being really aggressive in this matchup. Mostly in double elixir, and kind of even later than that sometimes in this type of matchup. You might only play your graveyards much in triple elixir even sometimes. So yeah, guys, just know that you don't want to be too aggressive with this deck in most matchups. When you're facing something like, you know, 2.6, then you could play your graveyards really aggressively, usually. But even then, sometimes you don't always want to. But yeah, just kind of recognize that you have to be a little bit passive with a deck like this until later in the game, because graveyard is a deck that can easily get you punished if you pressure at the wrong time. He may go for his ability. Oh no, Baby Dragon. Okay, that ability low-key kind of helped me there, guys. Wait, I'm in a NATO. I don't trust this. You cannot trust the skeletons against a cannoneer deck. We do get the pretty quick poison off there on the barbarians, and we do also have our Evo cannon right now, which I think could do a really good job. We don't really get much graveyard damage there, but beautiful Evo cannon, and I am quite liking the situation we're in right now. We could just go for a barbarrel, gonna kill pretty much everything, I think. I'm gonna get a baby dragon to just go ahead and like burp on all of these bats right here. I don't know why the baby dragon burps, man. How does a burp take out a unit? This guy already just fireballs our king tower, so graveyard will take it, and that is good game. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed. Take care, everyone.